So, going to start off with talking about Team USA and do they have any shot of losing? And if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. We've lost 100 subscribers in the last 3 days. We're trying to gain that back. I'm trying to not lose subscribers every single day. But yeah, Team USA, I feel like I'm not as angry about this team as in 2024. Like there's no one on this team that's currently injured. And I know Kelsey Plum's in a bit of a minutes restriction, but she's averaging a point a minute right now. So, like there's nobody that is currently injured, like Chelsea Gray, or I think Brittany Griner was injured when it was announced in the last World Cup. There is only one way past their prime player, a non-All-Star in Chelsea Gray. There's only one. There's 11 All-Star or All-Star level players. I think Fee can kind of just fit in. I don't see Fee playing that much, to be honest. I really don't see Fee playing. I think she's going to start, but I don't see her playing too many minutes. Why? Because she's kind of terrible with Stewie and Aja. And if you know anything about if you watch the Olympics, Fee was terrible. Like she was literally maybe the worst player on Team USA outside of Chelsea Gray and Taurasi. She was the next worst player. And it's funny how it was like Gray, Taurasi, and Jewel Lloyd all started in their first in like the pre-Olympic camp, and because they were all doing badly during the season, they played a combined 13 minutes in the final, and they all were starters. But yeah, it's an interesting team. Look, you look at the starting five is fairly obviously going to be, it's going to be like Chelsea at the one. Probably Chelsea and Jackie as the aces backcourt. And probably see Fee at the three. Aja and Stewie. Like that's probably going to be it. Like there's not going to be any young players. That's just not how it works with Team USA. Yeah, my tweet ended up on post moves. That is funny. But that's going to be the starting five. And I don't know what they're going to do. And like people don't understand how easy Team USA has it. Like Team USA don't have to take anything seriously for about I don't think they have to take a game seriously really till the semis. They are going to destroy everybody. And my guess is that we're just going to see a lot of 5-on, 5-offs. Like if you've seen if you saw the qualifiers last time, like if you haven't seen the way these things were, so if you look at their games the way they played, you had everybody playing in the like sub 20 minutes, other than Jackie Young who played 20 and Ryan who played 21, and every single player played 10 or more minutes. Even Ray Burrell who should not have been there. And if you look at the roster, or if you look at statistics, Mo Billings, Kiki, and Ray Burrell averaged low minutes. Every other player averaged kind of in and around the same minutes. 21 minutes game for Caitlin, 20 for Plum, 20 for Bueckers, 19, 18, 18, 17, 17, 16. And obviously, whatever about Kiki, Mo Billings and Ray Burrell were the clear two worst players on that team. It's one of those things where it's like they pretty much went and played everyone even minutes, and I expect them to do that again. The problem is now, really, their threat is the French national team. If they are going to lose, it's only going to be to France. I think that France might lose to a Belgium. France might lose to a Spain. If you know anything about Eurobasket last year, that Belgium won. Spain beat France. Awa had, I think, 18 in the first half. And in the final, Spain were up by like 8 with a minute to go and lost. So like Belgium already back-to-back European champions. The problem is, even though they are back-to-back European champions, Belgium are not going to beat USA. So USA might dodge France. It's very unlikely they match France till the finals. They might entirely dodge France. And France are the only team that have a shot against USA. Why? Because their guard rotation of Maureen Fatou, Leila Khan, and Carla Late we've seen it in the WNBA. They have a full team of good WNBA players. They have Leila Khan, Carla Late, Maureen Fatou, and even the likes of Mariam Badian are WNBA level players. And then you've got Janelle Salon, Dominique Malonga. You have all these Pauline Astier, Maureen Johannes. So when you have all of these players, Gabby Williams, Jesus, I forgot Gabby Williams. When you've got all of these players, you can match up to you are physically able to match up to the United States. And if you can physically match up to your team, you have the advantage of you've played together more. You don't have more talent, but you are winning the athleticism battle. And it's rare in basketball that USA are ever going to lose the athleticism battle, men or women's. They're going to lose the athleticism battle. Because I know France in 2024 nearly beat them. But France are way better now than they were. They are way better. You had, obviously, Gabby Williams was there last time. Dominique Malonga was a kid. Valua Yayi is as good as she was. They had Sarah Michelle and Alexia Sherry starting. Janelle Salon wasn't who Janelle Salon is right now. Badian started. Lacan was 19. Lacan was a kid. They are better and they are gunning for you. And I'm going to be real. Spain are gunning for you too. If you look again at the Olympics, Spain lost to Belgium in the quarterfinals. But if you look at the Spanish team now, so Spain in that Olympics had Meg Gustafson starting, obviously. But they were starting Maite Cazorla, Lenore Rodriguez. Mariana Ortiz is a good player. I think Alba Torrens is still pretty good. Maria Conde has got WNBA experience now. Awafam. Elena Buenavida. Meg DeLeo, or previously Meg Gustafson, is way better now than she was then. If you are a team like Spain, you got a puncher's chance. And then there's Belgium. Then there is Belgium, who are always a threat because in every one of these competitions, the best player in the competition is going to be Emma Messiman. It's going to be Emma Messiman. When you've got Emma Messiman, Kiara Linskens plays off her well, Julie Alamon, Julie Van Loo, and then even Antonia Delaire is playing okay for the Lynx. When you have Emma Messiman on your team, anything's possible. Anything is possible. I don't, however, see Belgium being a threat to America. I don't really see Spain being a threat. I see France being a threat. The problem is that for France is that they might not get to the final to face USA. Belgium are going to run France close. Spain have already beaten France last year in a massive game where the whole French team, other than Malonga, went back for Euro Cup. And Malonga wasn't the same player. Malonga a year ago is not nearly the same player as she is now. That being said, again, it's now one of those things where I would be shocked if USA loses with this lineup. I always felt like there was a chance in the Olympics just because they were how slow they were. Just because they lost the athleticism battle. But if Caitlin Clark plays well in a game, her team doesn't lose. If AJ Wilson plays well, her team normally doesn't lose. If Stewie plays well, her team normally doesn't lose. And you have three of them. And then your secondary options are Paige, and you have Copper and Ryan Howard, who are just going to be dogs on defense, and Jack Young are going to be dogs on defense, and if they're needed to drop 20, they can drop 20. I think this team is so much better than the Olympics team. And they've got some youth. They're not old. The likes of Ryan Howard, Caitlin Clark, Paige Bueckers, and Angel Reese are all massive upgrades over who they came in for. And Alyssa Thomas, I wouldn't be that surprised if, Alyssa wouldn't play with Caitlin. If there's a reason why she's not there. Or maybe they just chose Angel over, which wouldn't surprise me either because Angel has one transferable skill that's better. But, yeah.